Houston, the city considered to be the energy capital of the world, a city that boasts having the fourth largest population in the United States. Known as the powerhouse of the South, Houston endured one of the most devastating natural disasters. On August 25, 2017, Hurricane Harvey made landfall. Houston was underwater. Roads and interstates became waterways, and a majority of Houston neighborhoods were flooded out overnight. Buffalo Bayou, which weaves throughout the city, had reached its peak in a matter of days. As the storm receded, the water remained, draining out to reveal a scarred city. It was in these critical times of great need when the citizens of Houston rose up to the challenge and made a difference. The Jack J. Valenti School of Communication has been producing graduates who are leaders in their respective fields. Valenti students are technologically savvy, ethical, and above all, educated. Harvey created the need for heroes in the Houston community. Valenti students took action in response to Harvey with the most powerful resource they had to offer: their education.
My name is Diana Cordero. I am an integrated comm major. I am a world culture minor, and I am a junior going on my senior year next semester. I am from the Houston and Pearland area by Beltway 8 and 45 South. We were pretty affected. It depended on which area. Different neighborhoods got hit worse than others, but majority of our community did get hit. I fortunately was not hit, so I was able to help out. I was able to help mostly all of my parents at the ECC, the Early Childhood Center. They needed help. They couldn't get people to take care of their kids while they had to go to work during that weekend. So I just told him, I can babysit, I'll do it. And it was at the church where they would drop them off for a little bit. I would take care of them. It was at St. Luke, the Evangelist Catholic Church. I would have to say definitely my PR class last semester in spring 2017 to the issues management, crisis management, being able to think on your feet, being able to say, oh, you need someone to babysit? I can babysit. Like, I'm certified in CPR and AD. I can do it. It was extremely important because interrelations with our community, we were asking, hey, are you okay? Through different sites, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we focused a lot on the stories that people were saying. I got in contact with people through other forms that millennials use more often, like Snapchat. Just interrelations between the community is what really helped it. They helped me think on my feet a lot. They helped me understand that sometimes you don't have time to make a plan. Sometimes you just have to make it up as you go. But still being able to rely on other people, use your teamwork, be an inspiration for other people. Because a lot of people wanted to do something but they didn't know how. And they would ask me and I would say, well, just help any way you can. Use the skills that you have to help people. If you know something that we're lacking, help us. Don't be afraid to speak out. And I'm representing it to use it for the better good, really. I want to do something like media strategy, which is kind of like what we did to get the donation fund started. We use different types of media to let people know, hey, we have this, you can come here and we can help you. Just use our interrelations as much as we can, and I hope to be able to use that after I get my degree.
Hi, my name is Diana Maria Nguyen. I am a senior. I am studying marketing at the Bauer College of Business, and I have minors in sales and advertising at the Valenti School of Communications. Because I was flooded in my suburb, I wasn't able to go to a relief center to actually help out in a physical or tangible form, so that's when I decided to use the Network for Good app on Facebook to create a fundraiser for the United Way of Greater Houston. I initially set the goal to be $500. In a matter of days, we were able to overshoot that by $436, and so our total that I was able to fundraise for United Way was $936. So I have a professor, and she sent an email saying that she was pushing the deadline back on multiple assignments because many of her own students had been affected by Harvey. Their laptops were pretty much laid waste because they, took in water damage. I kind of took it into my own hands to create a laptop initiative to where I wanted to asked individuals or companies to see if they wanted to donate either used or gently used laptops or brand new laptops, or even donate money to replacing these laptops for these students, be either through fundraising to give them the money to buy a laptop, or perhaps putting a new laptop in their hands. I've actually been working with U of H. I've been working with the UH Dell ambassador to reach out to Dell Corporate in Austin. Which, by the way, is called Cougars Needs Computers. Cougars Need Computers. A laptop is a powerful, important tool, and if you're like a student like me, you understand how terrible it would be just to lose your laptop, like just in the start of semester 2, because Harvey pretty much hit during at the end of the first week of classes of the fall semester. I wanted to be able to give students a sense of normalcy by starting that laptop initiative. A laptop is powerful, and that's why I started the Cougars Need Computers initiative, because I wanted to be able to give that sort of empowerment back to the students. This class was Media and Society, and in one of the chapters it explains the history of media. In the book it says that the internet was a complete game changer for media because individual people can actually take into their own hands what sort of content they wanted to produce. Like it didn't have to be a broadcast channel network. Knowing that I could create a fundraiser on Facebook whenever I was flooded in a virtual way to raise money for United Way, like that's super far away, like it's downtown, I'm all the way near Katy. It empowered me to just sort of go about doing what I felt like would be right for the community or would positively impact the community. Why communication is important is to really just show how other places are affected, not just maybe my suburb. Especially during a natural disaster, each minute and every hour is critical because you honestly don't know what's coming next. Like even though we have so much technology that forecasts, really can't predict. And so communication is important. Frequent communication is important, and also pressing news as it happens, as things occur. I guess Valenti offered me those perspectives. That one journalism class I took, like seeking out the truth, being honest, being transparent. The advertising account planning class and strategic PR, it's all about finding the big idea that unites all of us. And during Hurricane Harvey, it's that we're all human and we understand what it's like to be vulnerable. We want to help others in their times of need. Like we saw that during Hurricane Harvey,
Be an inspiration for other people.
We're all human and we understand what it's like to be vulnerable. And
sometimes you don't have time to make a plan. Sometimes you just have to make it up as you go.
We want to help others in their times of need.
Representing it to use it for the better good.
Houston's helping Houston's, Texans helping Texans, students helping students.
Use the skills that you have to help people.
Go about doing what I felt like would be right for the community.
Just help any way you can.
We are diverse, unique, innovative, unstoppable. We are not only Houston strong, we are Valenti strong.